Hi, I'm Joel Willits. I am the professor for this course, Jesus and the Gospels. I just wanted to introduce myself and also welcome you to the class. Welcome. It's good to have you. It's good to have students to teach. Um, I am in my 15th year at North Park, and I got hired at North Park right after I came out of my PhD in England, Cambridge University, and I have had a great time teaching at North Park. It's been a pleasure. It's been powerfully influencing. I haven't taught anywhere else, so this is deeply ingrained in me. This school and our philosophy of teaching and our commitment to preparing students to be excellent and to be service oriented. I'm completely behind that vision. This is a Christian university, and so we have courses in the New Testament and the Bible, Christian theology, ethics, courses that one has to take if you're going to graduate, if one's going to graduate from North Park. And this is one. It's the second elective in the BTS uh, offerings. And so you've signed up for Jesus. And I hope you've signed up because you have some interest in the subject. Jesus is a powerful figure. Um, Obviously, for those who are religious, um, I would consider myself so, but also for people who aren't religious. Jesus is a person who not only people know, but have opinions about often. And there has been some thought in their minds about the implication of Jesus and his meaning and what he was. You know, every Easter, there tends to be an issue of Time or Newsweek or some other publication that has his a story on his life featured. It's I'm sure a way to make money since it's that time of year, but um, Jesus is a public figure even 2,000 years later. Um, but enough about the course. That will come soon enough. In this video, I just wanted to introduce myself, give you a thumbnail of what I'm about and who I am. Um, so I was born in New Jersey. So yeah, way to go. Any of you born in Jersey. There's a rugged few. And I come by my Yankee fandom honestly. So I may on occasion bring up the Yankees as hopefully there'll be a spring training this year. And then I also lived in Florida in my later teenage years. So I consider the East Coast kind of my area. I went to college on the East Coast, um, and now for the last 15 years I've been a Midwesterner. I married a Midwestern woman, Carla. She's my wife. We've been married 27 years. It'll be 28 this summer. Isn't that hard to believe? Do I look like I've been married 27 years? I mean, I don't feel like it. That's for sure. It's a blink of an eye, really. But we've had our ups and downs. Um, there have been times of feasting and times of struggle. There have been springs and deserts. That's just the nature of any relationship, but certainly a relationship that goes for that many years. And I'm terribly thankful to God for giving me the gift of Carla. She is a grounding force for me when I might be up in my head somewhere in these books. She reminds me what is important and says, "Why are you spending so much time in a book? What good does does that accomplish?" So she's my also my greatest cynic. Yeah, we have a deep love for each other. Um, I have two children. Um, they are 13. They're boy girl twins. They're in eighth grade. My son, his name is Zion David Willits, and my daughter, her name is Mary Rachel Willits. Willits. Can't even pronounce my name. And they've been a gift to us. They were born 2 months premature. My daughter was 2 pounds, 2 pounds when she was born. Her brother was 3 pounds, and to see, how far they have come to be these amazing young young man and young woman is pretty powerful. Um, my son is into baseball, so we play baseball, and my daughter is into acting, theater, musicals. So she sings and she acts, and she also loves soccer. So those are the kind of a couple of things that my daughter loves and what my son loves as well. Um, in terms of myself, I mentioned I grew up in Jersey. Um, Probably I would say my hobby is running. I've been running seriously um, for probably um, nearly 10 years, maybe my late 30s. I'm 49 right now. In fact, this semester, I will be turning 50. February 26th will be my 50th birthday. That is a big one. That is a big one. Goodness, 50 years old. I'm a dinosaur. Um, but yeah, I turned 50. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why I brought that up. I brought that up because I started running in my late 30s. I hated to run, all my life, unless I was, trying to track down a fly ball or, you know, run from a thief or something, an attacker. But got into running, and I've just run a lot. Earlier, I'm not running as much, more recently, and for a number of different reasons. But I've run 6 marathons and a couple half marathons. So I'm going to be running at least one half marathon this semester. Later in early May, I think, right before we're out of school. So I love running, and I already said I love the Yankees. And I guess the other thing that you must know about me, if you want to understand me, is you must know my favorite band. My favorite band. I will preface this by saying that this band emerged on the scene in the early 80s, like 1983. I was 13 or 14 in 1983. I can't remember exactly, 13 or 14. That band has stayed together and has played music since that time. Of course, they were playing music before that, so back that up another 5 or so years. But when they made their debut in terms of their big album, that was like in '84, and they continue to play up till now. They just last year had finished up a tour of an album. Anyway, who am I talking about? One other preface is that I really, really like them. I am a bit of a fanatic, perhaps, you know, a bit mentally unstable for them. But that's U2. U2 is my favorite band. I don't know if any of you, of course, all of you, I'm sure, know U2. You've heard the name, the band, but I wonder how many of you have actually listened to U2. And I wonder if there are any of you, 30 of you, who actually have something of a fan of them. Like, you might not be fanatic like I am, but maybe you like the old style rock and roll, uh, the kind of music that soothes the soul. It's a song. Sorry. Um, I digress. I totally blew it there off my. I don't remember what I was saying. Well, it doesn't matter. I just want you to know that um, I'm glad to have you in class. Um, I uh, I wish we had different circumstances where we could be with each other face to face, and I could come to know you in a face to face connection. But that's not possible. And this course is an online course. So we will only be able to meet over Zoom. Um, so that's a bummer. Well, have a great day, and I look forward to interacting with you this semester. Okay, bye.